I definitely say it's for Casey, the mastermind for the supply part and whatever things are there. So, to be frankly speaking, under his management, we learned a lot of things: how to do the business, how to take care of the people management, how to handle the team, where to guide them on the right point, and what all need to be taken care. That is one man show is Mr. Casey.
Quickly, I'd like to highlight like 4 5 people altogether. To start with, I think one of the person who made a huge impact was Shavya, and then Shara, and then Avinash, then Casey, of course, and then people from product could be Akash, Gaurav, Dimpy, every one of them. And from marketing, Sumesh. Uh, I think from supply again, it's the entire team. It's Suresh, and then we have Casey, and then I mean, I think these are the few people who I usually get a lot of face time with. But otherwise, I think these are the folks who actually contributed a lot, and they actually more levers across functions, marketing, and product, and then and as well as the marketplace and operations apply to. Yeah. And again, of course, Ankita, who actually got interactive sessions among teams. And then I think last time when we sat down and discussed for 1 year anniversary, we had a good session and we kind of contemplated on reaching a 1 lakh target. Then it looked really big, but we felt okay, probably with this team we could achieve it. But achieving in 6 months was kind of a fight, and we actually achieved it.
This is one charter wherein the overall experience has been so collaborative and everyone has put in their best that it's a complete team effort, and it's really difficult to single out even one person and say that you stood out, because I think adding to what we have been talking, that a lot of on-ground feedback, and the direct result of on-ground feedback is to the people who are helping us onboard supply, to the people who are kind of trying to activate captains to get them on our platform day after day. All of them have done tremendous job in across cities, clusters, and then talking about being cross-functional. If you talk about marketplace team, if you talk about different product teams, the data team, marketing, all of us have come together in a really nice and collaborative way, and all of them have done their work. That's why we are where we are.
About the team effort. So I to be honest, I don't have any identifying a particular person behind the success story. It's all about the. It's like a movie, you can say. It's not only because of the director or the hero, you can say, but it's overall across all the members in the team, and each and everyone play their part. Especially for the new folks like us, who's like new to the system and all this thing. There are so many those actually were like more than 1 year, or maybe worked in different platform, or maybe worked in different department like B2B now. But for us actually to get us trained and get into the metrics of what Rapido looks into, and this obviously came because of our leaders for sure, and also a few peers locally who used to work closely with us, irrespective of being at same level and all this thing. We were basically having a good transparency between us. So that transparency is what helped us in terms of understanding each other at the same time, working towards the goal is what the team all focused on. So so there's no separate identification of pillars to say. It's all about the team effort in individual departments, and yes, they all have contributed to the success.
Mission Millennium goal is very simple. Where we took 6 months for 1 lakh, we are planning for 3x. Next, the speed we want to do very earlier. What we took on 6 months, we want to speed up within 6 months of 3 lakh. That is our future goal.
Targets, obviously, we have some targets, okay, that we want to do this many rides by this time. So that's there. But in terms of strategy, I think auto being a dynamic market, obviously, we have our own roadmap where we want to kind of do certain things, basis which we are expecting some result, and obviously adding to the number that we are doing today. But yeah, I think the market is so dynamic, and we are obviously number 2, number 3 player depending on cities where we are. The things would change. Our strategy might change. Our bet would change in next like 6 months, so that whatever we are targeting of achieving in September, we can achieve that. So just from strategy point of view, we don't have anything as such. I can tell you that, okay, these are the things that we want to do. Obviously, we have our roadmap, but yeah, these things are dynamic and might change as and when what market demands and what marketplace asks us to do.
From the marketplace side and for overall auto team, I think there are a few talks from Pawan actually saying about how can we penetrate more in terms of our service, like auto as a particular service in Rapido. Because we brand ourselves as a bike taxi company, and definitely how can we reach better in terms of like understanding that auto is one of part of our service, and reaching to many customers who are still not sure actually Rapido also provides auto as a service, right? So that is something is what every city team is currently focusing on, how to penetrate more in the market, and that is one of the strategies which currently we are more focused towards. And as you can see, the campaigns, whatever we are running right now, or anyway, like actually more towards focus on the main, definitely our main brand for bike taxi for sure. But still, this is one of the strategies which we are trying to focus on our own target audience, which you think that actually they are our auto users mainly. We are definitely going to contribute some numbers in terms of mission million for sure, even though we are a new team and all. But for sure, actually, this is something our leadership team are very much sure that with the current team, we will be definitely able to achieve this.
From the supply point of view, since auto rickshaws are very limited in India, the future strategy and approach, let it be enhancing platform experience to benefits, shall be trying to achieve the position of preferable choice among all other available platforms to our captains.